messed up. Alright, so we're on lunch break right now. We got some ice cream, some vanilla ice. We got a, uh, what is this? Cherry pie. We got some french fries. Ooh, had to dip it one time in the ice cream. Mm. Oh my goodness, that's so good. And I gotta make a wrap, the honey mustard one. Okay, that's how you do it. Hold up. I'm about to like yank it out, but you can just open it like this. Yes, sir. There we go. I forgot my keys, so I can't open my windows. I might run back inside real quick to go grab them. But oh, oh my goodness, I almost forgot. I'll be so hungry sometimes I'll be forgetting to say grace. In the Father, name the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Thank you Lord, for this food and his earthly praise in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you guys for reminding me too. Mm, that's good. So I'll probably give this like 7.5 out of 10. It's fresh. Mm, it's got a lot of chicken in it. Tastes good. The only thing that would make this better is having like some Parmesan flakes, cheese inside of it. All I'm right now, I'm just tasting the mayo. I haven't gotten to the honey mustard part. There we go. It's in the middle. I grew up on these. They weren't that big. We used to get the snack wraps. If you guys remember, at one time, I know it might sound ancient, but McDonald's had something called the dollar menu. Sadly, that doesn't exist anymore. You could get uh, a double cheeseburger or a McChicken, or I think it was 2 snack wraps for $1. I think it was like a small fry was $1 too. 2 apple pies were $1. It was a ton of stuff on the dollar menu that was so fire, and you could just go crazy at McDonald's with like $5 or $6. I remember my boy he used to go to McDonald's and Wendy's and just buy mad chicken sandwiches, buy like 5 chicken sandwiches and just sit there and just smash it. Absolutely disgusting fatback behavior. But yeah, I'm about to put the smash on this chicken wrap. It would be better if it was crispier though, like if they put the crispy chicken. Mm. Did I grab a spoon? Yes, I did. I hate the world, the way the world is going. I absolutely hate this. Like, we gotta go back to the good old days. The good old days when we had plastic spoons, when we had plastic straws and not all of this wood and paper BS. Like, I don't even think I'm gonna use this because just having the texture of wood in my mouth, pause, I don't like it. I don't like when wood scrapes against, yo, that's a giant bee trying to get into my car. I don't like the texture of wood in my mouth. Pause. Why do, why do I keep saying that? But yeah, I'm not gonna use that. Also, paper straws, they gotta go. Like 2 sips and then your straw is done. That never happened with plastic straws. Bring back the plastic straws. Like, we need that ASAP. Mm. All right. whenever I eat, I always break it up. So, like, I gotta take a bite of my sandwich or my wrap, and then I always gotta grab a couple fries, take a sip. I don't get how some people like, no, like, I just gotta focus on one food at a time. And like my wife, she's a huge stickler about not mixing foods. Not like, you know, having foods like touch and mix on a plate, but like mixing like a burger and then like ice cream. That's like a complete no-go for her. But like me, a nigga like me, I gotta do it. So I'm just double dipping the whole time. Yo, this is fire. Look at that. Okay, that looks a little suspect, but this is like a cherry cream pie. Dude, that's so good. Oh my goodness. Yo, you really could get lost in this. That is so perfect. Wow, this pie was like cooked to perfection, and the warmthness, like with the contrast of like this cold, creamy, smooth ice cream, is so good. Like my words right now can't even explain what I'm feeling. Wow. Wow, that's so good. All right. Well, I hope I'm not spilling mad food in my car. You know, today was like the perfect day to work here at McDonald's. We had I don't know, I guess like an inspection today. There was like a ton of managers and like the head bosses were here. There was this lady that came. I guess she's like the top dog, you know, the big meat, the big dick. And she was here like, you know, inspecting us. They were watching us like super hard, seeing how we worked, seeing how everything was clean. But yeah, while she was here and like all the managers and bosses were here, there was like no one coming into the store. It was stupid slow, which is a good thing, which means, you know, I get to chill a little bit and like kick back and relax, because every other day I worked here, it's always stupid busy and dumb packed. And then now I got a few more hours left here to work. Then I go home early, and then I can just chill tomorrow, because I got the day off. Oh, I thought I might have to close my door because it started to get hot. Yo, there's like a beautiful breeze just coming straight through here. It feels so good to just sit down and do absolutely nothing. Man. Oh, you guys, so went live yesterday, but forgot to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And as my dad said, shout out to all the people who made these women mothers, because they deserve some credit too. So shouts out to y'all. But you know, I don't really celebrate holidays like that. You know, just because I'm busy, I'm adult. It's not like because I have something against holidays. No, I absolutely love holidays. I celebrate Christmas. I started getting more into Halloween, um, and Easter. I mean, New Year's is cool too, but really the big three for me is Easter, Christmas, and Halloween. Other than that, I don't really care about any other holidays. Like Mother's Day, for example. Like I'm so disconnected and detached from Mother's Day. Also, one thing that trips me up is like Mother's Day is like on two different days, depending on where you are in the world. So like it was yesterday, and like in another country, it might be like 2 or 3 weeks from now. So yeah, I don't like holidays like that. But man, I had to be reminded to tell certain people Happy Mother's Day because stuff like this like really matters. And I don't know. I guess you could call me like self-centered, but like honestly, like Mother's Day, like I could give two pisses about Mother's Day. But um, I mean, obviously, I got the mother of my children a gift, right? I mean, that's a given. But I mean, we didn't do anything big because I had to work. But the other mothers, you know, my own mother, I would have done something for her if I actually lived in the same country as her. So I mean, there's that. But I gave her a phone call. I wasn't necessarily planning on giving her a phone call, but something in my head was like, you know what, she might really appreciate your phone call, especially today on Mother's Day. So I gave her a call, and she really did like that. And also my mother-in-law too. She lives like right down the street from me, but while I was getting a present for, the mother of my children, I only got that one present, and I didn't get one for her mother because, I mean, she's not my biological mother, but still, I should have got one for her because she is my mother-in-law. But I didn't. And then I got off work, went home, started to get super late, and then someone convinced me, like, hey, you should have got her a gift. And then like, you know what? A phone call would be nice, or maybe tomorrow you can, bring her something. I sat and I thought about it. It was really late too, and I'd already started drinking, and I was already into like Netflix mode. So like when I crack open a beer after I take my shower, and I'm like on the couch, like I'm not moving at all. Like there's like a fire will not pull me off of this couch. But my wife made a good point, and you know, 99% of the time, I'm right about everything. But that one time where I am wrong, I will admit defeat, and I will concede that someone has a better position or a better point than me. In this situation, she did. So I got my ass up off the couch, and it was kind of late in the night, and I went to the store, and I got this person a Mother's Day present, and I brought it to them on Mother's Day because I feel like, if you miss the opportunity, like, for example, like someone's birthday, everyone would like to receive presents or a present on their birthday. If you bring it to them the day after their birthday, it kind of it doesn't hit the same, right? So, same situation. It was super late. I didn't feel like moving, and I was thinking like, I could just bring it to her early tomorrow sometime. But then I was like, that day isn't Mother's Day. Like, I miss the opportunity. I miss Mother's Day, so it wouldn't hit as hard. So I don't know. I'm a firm believer of doing things on time. Better late than never. But I went to the store. It was the only spot that was open at like 10 or like 11 o'clock. Everything else here closes, like super small city. But I was trying to find flowers. Right, all right. So I went to the gas station. Right, that's the only thing that's open here past 8 o'clock. Everything shuts down. Now, the first gas station I went to today, they had flowers, like real flowers, and they're beautiful that you could buy. But that gas station closed at 10. When I left the house, it was like 10:15. So I'm like, okay, dang, screwed. Can't go to that gas station. Went to another gas station. They ain't got no flowers. So I'm like, dang. Like the staple of Mother's Day. Like, you're supposed to get her flowers and like maybe like some chocolate or something. This is starting to sound like Valentine's Day. Right? But, something nice. Definitely flowers are included in the gift. But I'm like, dang. They ain't got no flowers. So, what am I going to do? But they did have this giant teddy bear. I had two of them. Boom, boom. One on each side of the gas station. Super cute. They're huge too. They're probably like 3.5, 4 feet. Like pretty thick, kind of tall. I was like, all right, cool. Let me see what the price on these teddy bears is. I was like, I'll get her this giant teddy bear. She would really like that. I looked at the price tag. This teddy bear was $90. I'm like, hey, yo, y'all are smoking crack, bro. I'm not paying $90 for no teddy bear. Yeah, y'all are insane. So I kept looking around, and again, it's the gas station. It's like 11 o'clock at night. They don't have the greatest selection, at least not the other gas station. So I did found a flower. It was like a candy rose, and they had like other little knickknacks and like other small stuffed animals and stuff. I'm like, man, these gifts are kind of weak. So I just got her favorite. I was like, yo, she coming over here? There's like a group of okay. There's like a group of guys standing to the side of my car, and there was like some girls standing next to them on like a moped, and they started talking. She started walking towards my car. She said something. I thought she was talking to me. I'm like, yo, what's going on? I don't want no problems. Oh, man. I just realized I gotta use this wooden spoon. I said I wasn't gonna use it, but ain't no way to eat this ice cream without using the spoon. I'm screwed. This is actually a lot of food. I'm starting to get full. But yeah, anyways, I got her her favorite. I got her favorite cigarettes and this candy rose. And I was actually told that she really did enjoy this very small gift I gave her, and she was crying. Um, after I had left, that I had given this to her. Now I'm kind of like in shock and awe because I'm like, this was like so last minute. Like, these are like really not what would you call it, like valuable gifts, but they're meaningful. And I gave it to her on a day where mothers are appreciated. And I mean, I don't know what else happened throughout that day. Maybe that was the only gift that she received. So or no, that wasn't the only gift she received. But it feels nice getting gifts from the people you love, and to hear that it had such a great emotional effect on her. That's not what I was going for, but it made me realize that some stuff that is like meaningless to me is actually very meaningful to others. So I should be more on the lookout for that. Like a lot of stuff I just shrug off and be like, I don't really care about that. Like, that has no word to me or no meaning to me personally. And I just keep it pushing. But for other people, um, like this stuff holds a lot of weight for them. That reminds me too, I gotta call my grandma. Because one thing I notice about old people is like, you don't get out much. You don't really talk to a lot of people. So the conversations you do have, they value those a lot. And old people love talking. And so if you just randomly out the blue, like call an old person, y'all talk for like a long time, they really do love stuff like that. So like it's the little things. It's not, I mean, I know this is like super cliche. It's not, how much something costs, like the value of something, but it's the intent behind it. Mm. I shout out Christina Applegate. Bro, my break just flew by. I got like, what is it? 4:52. No way, my break is over already. I got like 6 minutes, 5 minutes. I got 5 minutes left, bro. Oh, all right. This is going down. Mm. Sorry, I'm eating like a pig and stuff in my face. I don't have much time. Mm. Mm. By the way, you guys, I got an email, or maybe a couple days ago, but I checked my email yesterday. My book, 34 Rules to Win at Life, is now available on Amazon as an ebook. Okay. So you can go and check it out if you want to get the ebook. But I'm gonna be releasing a second edition, hopefully very soon. This one's gonna be a lot longer, way more information, way more stories included in it. And this one you can purchase hardback or softback, whichever one you want, on Amazon. So you can actually have a physical copy. It's gonna be way longer, way more material, and you can actually have it. But if you want to read it now, the first edition, it's on Amazon. Check it out. I am eating too slow. No! Oh my goodness. I dropped one fry right between the cracks. Okay, I got it. I got it. Coming back from the depths of Sheol. We got him. Dang. That was crazy. Oh, actually, I did not caught. Oh my goodness. It had a hair on it. All right, we finished everything. It is 4:55. That means we got 3 to like 2 minutes left of my break. Mm. just get myself together. I gotta go back inside. Dang, bro, 30 minutes goes by so fast. I feel like I haven't recovered yet. All right, can't forget my hat. Learn English with Assad. What's up, Assad? Thanks for coming to my live. Feels like I need to catch my breath after all that food. Dang. Thank you guys in the chat. Thank you for all the likes, all the smiley faces. You said, is it high temperature there? Yeah, I'd say it's about like 80 degrees right now. It's very warm, but it's also comfortable. Oh my goodness. All right, I gotta go, you guys. My break is over. I gotta go inside. All right. I'll see you guys later.